Hello and welcome to Rathod Science Academy and welcome back to the series of Art of Mains Answer Writing. So here in this series, I am doing everyday class on a question that I am taking from current affairs. So one day I am recording in Telugu and one day I am recording in English. So if you are even comfortable with Telugu, so you can subscribe our Telugu channel and there you can watch our Telugu videos as well. Okay, so today's topic it is about Digital Agriculture Mission 2024. So many of you, if you're following current affairs, recently this digital agriculture mission had been approved, right? So here there is a very high chance of getting question on that topic. So let us see the question and I will tell you how you have to structure and organize your answer, and I will be telling you what are the things that you have to incorporate in your answer so that you can excel in this mains. Okay, so see the question, guys. So how can digital agriculture mission contribute to achieving sustainable development goals in India? Illustrate with relevant examples. So actually there is a single question, but they are asking to give examples for each and everything. So what is the keyword? The keyword here is, the first one is digital agriculture mission, second one is sustainable development goals. So first tip is, whenever you are reading question, at least read twice or thrice to understand what exactly the question is demanding. And later on you can underline the keywords. And after underlining the keywords, the first thing here you have to see is how many sub questions. So I will write everything. First one is you have to identify keywords. And second thing is you need to identify how many sub questions are there in your question. So after this, you have to follow our format. What is that? IBC, introduction, body and conclusion format. So for this question, there are two keywords, right? So you can write introduction either by using the first keyword, that is digital agriculture mission, and second one is you can give introduction of either SDGs. So actually many of our offline students, they did some mistakes. I want to share that mistakes also so that you will be not doing that mistakes. So actually they wrote directly about this approval of DAM, that is Digital Agriculture Mission. But actually this scheme came up in year 2021 to 2025, but due to this COVID-19 pandemic it had been delayed. And now in this 2024 it got approval. So rather than writing about this approval thing, write about what is this mission is about and what are the important objectives. So this is a well structured introduction. Or else you can write about this SDGs, or else the second thing you can do is you can interlink this digital agriculture mission with the sustainable development goals. Okay, and you can write about target of sustainable development goals that we have to achieve is 2030. So this is your introduction part. And if you see your body part, so how many questions are there? So there is one question which is asking about how it is going to contribute to achieve the sustainable development goals, and it is asking about what are the relevant examples. Okay, let us see the body. So if you see the body, so we have to write sustainable development goals from first to bottom. Okay, so don't write like randomly. So many of our students, some of them they wrote like following the sequence, some of them they wrote randomly, but I want you to write in a sequence manner. So we have sustainable development goal 1, which talks about what? No poverty. So from this, how this digital agriculture mission is focusing or helping. And we have SDG 2, it is about hunger, how this is addressing that. And we have sustainable development goal 8, 9, 12. So like that you have to see in how many sustainable development goals we have an opportunity to link with this digital agriculture mission. So there itself you can add your examples. Clear? So this is your body. And later on you can write your conclusion. So conclusion, how many ways? So we can give a summary or you can give way forward. So here you can give summary but not way forward. So now I will be showing you the model answer, like how you can write an answer for this question. So introduction, I said about this digital agriculture mission. Okay, actually it came up in 2021 to 2025, but it had got approval in 2024 and we are extending from 2024. Okay. So actually I gave an interlinking between these two things, like how this digital agriculture mission is helpful to achieve the sustainable development goals. And here we can use, okay, so these sustainable development goals that we can achieve here is ending of poverty, achieving of food security, and as well as promoting sustainable agriculture, combating climate change, Internet of Things. We can use here AI, Internet of Things, blockchain, etc. So that by using all these things, now digital agriculture mission is going to achieve these targets. So what are our SDGs that we can achieve by using this mission? First one is SDG 1, no poverty. So how we can achieve this? We have to enhance income of farmers. So this mission is focusing on financial inclusion, and even we are using digital platforms for increasing of market access so that we can increase income of small and marginal farmers. So here we are using mobile apps. For example, here we are using ENAM, that is National Agriculture Market, so which provides farmer a broader access to the market so that it will be eliminating intermediaries, so that there is no problem of commission, there will be increasing of income of farmer, okay, so that we can reduce poverty in these rural areas. And second one is SDG 2, that is zero hunger. We are improving agriculture productivity. So whenever we are increasing agriculture productivity, obviously we can decrease hunger. So here we are using technologies like Internet of Things, AI, to use proper inputs like water, pesticides, fertilizers, so that we can increase yields, and another side we have to decrease wastage. Okay, for that we are using drones for monitoring of crop health. We are using them for using of fertilizers, pesticides efficiently. For example, you can also add about this example of precision farming in Punjab and as well as Haryana. And we are also focusing on ensuring of food security. So we have to ensure food security that can be done through climate resilient agriculture. Okay, so we are coming up with projects like Kisan Suvidha, so which will give the updates regarding weather, market prices, experts advice, so that we can enhance our food security. And SDG 8 talks about decent work and economic growth. So here we are promoting agriculture entrepreneurship, so that here we can improve our growth in agriculture startups, and even we can increase entrepreneurial ventures in rural areas. For example, we are having startups like AgNext, and next one is Tell Apps. So they are using some digital technology so that we can increase supply chain efficiency, especially in this dairy management, so that they will be creating jobs and as well as it will be boosting our rural economies. And yes, it is for milk products. And we have SDG 9, which talks about industry, innovation, and infrastructure. So here through this agriculture digital mission, so we are focusing on improving our digital infrastructure. Okay, so this scheme, it is also focusing on development of robust digital infrastructure in rural areas. Especially we are improving broadband connectivity, and we are focusing on mobile based platforms, especially for this BharatNet, which is fiber optical fiber, okay, optical fiber net project of our government, which will be very helpful for digital transformation of our agriculture. So even it will be very helpful for enabling of real time data. And even we are increasing innovation here, especially we are using some technologies like AI and blockchain in agriculture, so that we can increase transparency and as well as accountability, traceability, so that there will be increasing of efficiency in transaction in the markets. And we have this SDG 12, which is focusing on responsible consumption and production. So in this responsible consumption, we have to minimize the wastage of food or reducing food losses. So if you are having efficient supply chain efficiency, we can decrease the wastage. So for that, we can use this blockchain. So it will be reducing post-harvest losses. So that mainly used in Andhra Pradesh chili supply chain. For example, it will be improving traceability, and even it will be also helpful for reducing of wastage, consumption, and as well as production patterns. And S1 is we are focusing on SDG 13, that is about promoting climate resilient agriculture. So this mission which is supporting climate agriculture, especially we will be getting real time climate data. We can focus on predictable analytics, and even our government initiatives like climate resilient agriculture project, we are using satellite data here. So that will be very helpful for a farmer to adapt to this climate change. And even we are also reducing this carbon footprint as well. We are focusing on reducing of greenhouse gas emission, precision farming, like how we are using fertilizers, waters, etc. And even this SDG 15, that is life on land, is also can be achieved by this digital agriculture mission. So here we are focusing on again some digital tools for monitoring of soil health and even optimizing of land use. That will prevent land degradation and also promotes biodiversity. So at last, if you want, you can write examples that I already quoted in the earlier one. So finally, you can conclude your answer by summing up of important things. So what is the important objective? We can increase agricultural productivity, we can ensure food security, we can promote sustainable practices, and we can also foster economic growth, and we can also go for transforming of agriculture sector, and we can achieve our aim of Viksit Bharat 2047. So in this way, you can write. And this is about our explanation. So I hope this video is especially useful for you guys. And if you really like this class, hit the like button and please do share this class to your friends and do subscribe to Rathod Science Academy. Don't forget.